Guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a new video on this. We're going to be doing a video on this. It's back to the Cumberland switchback, where last time out we were starting to manipulate the switching job. In this episode, if we get time, then we'll start the talk on what actually spawned the lively red idea, in which now yes, we will be, hopefully if I can get it to go, do not, just trying to stop it. Trying to stop it from trying to be all stupid on me. We will head up to the red signal today, if we get time. Last episode was only like 33 minutes long. Wasn't even very long. Now we're going to make a full service reduction. On the train, we are going to do that. This time, we are going to put the reverser in neutral and put the locomotive handbrake on, as well as the other locomotives. No, as well as probably like 15 ham. We're going to need to put on like all of the tank car ham, all of the mixed freight, all of the ones that are coupled to the engine will have to be coupled. We decoupled that. Let's leave it coupled actually. But the whole train is 957 plus the other. But soon we're going to have an issue. We won't be able to reach in, and then we'll have to come up to the next switch and reverse in, but there are no switches after that. So then we have to travel down like another half a mile to do that, just to get back up here. Just depends really if I can get it go forward. But I still have to add a lot of locomotives to the front. Plus, I'm skipping handbrakes. I'm physically skipping handbrakes now. The handbrake is being skipped. We mustn't skip the handbrake. Now, these front ones are all mixed freight up to the auto racks, which, you guess, were invisible cars. It might actually be empty, just depends. It really just depends here. So we will we'll do 3 of the auto rack handbrakes as well. But as the train gets longer, the more handbrakes we'll have to set. It's mandatory to set a handbrake when you're going to leave the cars unattended. It's mandatory to set the amount of handbrakes that would technically need to be used to hold that tonnage, which in this case, in weighing in at more than 1,000 tons, I'm going to use a lot of handbrakes. So we are going to use all of the handbrakes on the tank cars. Maybe the first 10 now. I'm still thinking how many we're going to need on here. Where is the handbrake? Where is the handbrake? Yeah, these ones are mixed up. They are. This car design actually confuses me because of where the handbrakes on them are. And also they turned around, so the handbrakes on the grain cars are actually facing the opposite way, which is actually really confusing. It's like incredibly confusing right now. I wouldn't really call it confusing. Now the handbrake. Now technically, I can just climb in now. Look at this. This is nice. You could easily get a house out of this. You could make a very nice house out of one of these, I reckon. Out of a whole stack of them. You must remember to bolt these doors shut. I need to bolt the door shut. Now, if I climb up here, then I might have a better chance at actually bolting the door shut. We'll do that later. Now, the handbrakes on these ones are odd ones. These ones actually confuse me a little bit. Once the challenge is completed, guys, we'll get back to FS. There is no FS till this challenge is fully completed. Now I just need to get up here. There we go, we just have to hold it a bit lower. Now these handbrakes, yeah, you have to pull them up as many times as it's said in the game until they're applied. 25, 50, 75, pull it. So that is 4 times if you pull them up all the way. If you're only pulling them halfway up, that's weird. If you're only pulling them halfway up and releasing them too early, you're going to have to do it more times. Now the grade is only 0.2%, but up until that first pink one, including that first pink one, will all be done. We might do that first pink one and then the one after it. It's just as added safety measures. Safety always comes first on the railroad, guys. Now we are going to fully apply 2 more as well. We'll do 2 more anyway. Even though I think that's more than enough handbrakes, I don't actually think we need any more handbrakes. Then go up all the way. That's what I mean by when they don't go up all the way it gets annoying. Because these have handbrakes on the opposite side. I don't think they do. Good. Yeah, I was just checking because sometimes train cars can have handbrakes on this end as well. Because handbrakes actually only lock the brakes on one of the trucks. I'll just do these 3 anyway. Because when you're looking at more than 1,000 tons, that was good. That was a good one, that was. There we are. Here we are with handbrakes. Now, when we resume the challenge, I'll have to take all of those handbrakes off. But for now, we're going to go and look at which cars we have. So we have these coal ones. This one's here for coal. Which, when we set them, we'll probably do all until the auto rack soon. And like the first, we'll leave the handbrakes on the auto racks on until we depart and make our way up to the red signal. When we get to the red signal, that's when the challenge is officially complete. Now, that's going to be it from me on this pretty short episode, because mainly we had a lot of work to do. We will leave the handbrakes on as we're going to have to decouple now. We'll sling one more we'll sling one more together. We'll sling all of the mixed freight together and that. And then get out of it. We'll sling one more on and then hook them up. Soon we'll see a lot of my services coming through in challenges that we do on this. I probably will be doing an 8-hour live stream on this on a weekend or school holiday. I will probably be doing like an 8-hour live stream on this with many points of there'll be a lot of points in the truck where we just wait on the locomotive and we just drop in. So when it's AFK time, it will just be watch the trains, as we're just going to go and just look at trains anyway in that live stream. In other words, we're doing a bit of rail fan. Now, yes, the handbrake story. It's taken us a full 2 minutes just to get to the front of this fucking truck. Here's our whole service application. Now I'm pulling away. I think the handbrake might be difficult. Yeah, sometimes when the handbrake says it's released but it's not fully released, it'll just make that sound. Because it's just clanging on the wheel, and it's clanging and it's clanging against the wheel and it's making a weird noise as it like as it's like still partly holding the brakes on. Now we're pulling away from the absolutely huge consist that just got even huger. I'm gonna actually this thing will probably stretch to the red signal, because we'll go up there tomorrow, in tomorrow's episode. In tomorrow's 3 episodes on there. So there's only 2 episodes today. In tomorrow's 3 episodes, that we will move it with the SD40, and we're going to move it up all in reverse, and then we'll end the scenario by coming back down and physically potentially taking every locomotive from the yard and every locomotive will find if an NPC just randomly spawns and just hijack them all and blow them up. Now the service is on 45. That's going to be it for this short episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button. Please remember to just subscribe, to do us a favour and subscribe and click the bell button. That's all from me.